Hello, this is usually a poetry channel, but even poets need to toast their bread, and my toaster having broken down, my housemate suggested buying another one, and I thought, well, it's a shame because how complicated can a toaster be? I quite like to have a go at repairing things, and with the miracle of the internet, the instructions are usually on YouTube. So basically what happened is I dropped the tiny tortilla like this big. I didn't drop it, but I tried to toast it. Fell between the slats, wouldn't come out. Fished it out with a wooden tongs. Toaster stopped working. Looked it up on YouTube. There were many tutorials for toaster won't stay down. But in this case, it would not. In the cases where it doesn't stay down, it still lights up. So that if you had to, in an emergency, you could just hold it down. That would be boring. But to lightly toast it, you could do that. In my case, it wouldn't stay down and it wouldn't light up, so it was useless. Of course, the first thing I did was try and change the fuse. It wasn't a fuse issue. I tried to, there's a tray at the back. The tray at the back you pull out, take out the crumbs, wasn't a crumb issue. So I thought, well, it cost £10, £15, very cheap. But it's an awful lot of plastic to throw away and so on. So I thought, well, since it's so cheap, let me have a go. If it doesn't work, I'll throw it away. So I opened it, put 4 screws under here. The name of the brand is Cookworks. I think it's just an English brand, and it's about 10, it's very cheap. So when I opened it, I really don't know anything about electronics, but sometimes common sense helps. So I opened it, and I don't know if you can see, it's quite hard to see. Up there, there's a little piece of electronics. I don't think you can see it clearly. There's a little circuit board up there, but that must be connected to these lights because it's stuck to the back of these lights. Then this little circuit board was kind of floating freely. This little circuit board here was kind of knocking around freely, which doesn't seem like normal behavior. I'm not going to pull it out now in case I break it again, but basically it was floating around. Then I noticed there is I think this you can see just about. There's a little clear piece of plastic there. And when I pushed it, I saw it was spring-loaded. So my theory was this lever has this little knob, and it should fall down into that track somewhere in between those jaws and push that down and flip a switch and turn the toaster on. I still don't know how it locks down there, but anyway, that was the hypothesis. So I pushed this circuit board, which was free floating, back into, you may not be able to see these, but there are clear grooves where it belongs. You just pushed it back down, and then closed everything. And then it's not plugged in at the moment, but basically that fixed the problem. So I haven't seen this in any other tutorial, otherwise I wouldn't have wasted my time and your time by offering you this one. But in case you have a toaster that those tutorials don't work for, here's another way of doing it. And it's goodbye from my lazy cat, and it's goodbye from me. And next time I see you, hopefully it will be for something more poetic. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.